Hello, Pastor Joel here from Chico First. In Psalm 37, we have a timely reminder for believers living in a world that often seems to be moving farther away from God. It answers a crucial question. How do we trust the Lord when everything around us feels broken? And this psalm begins with a command for us. Do not fret. Fear and anxiety are natural responses when we see evil increasing around us, but they are not meant to control us. Fear often leads us to make decisions that we later regret. Faith doesn't ignore the reality, it simply views reality through the lens of God's sovereignty, power, and promises. David also tells us not to envy those who prosper without God. Sometimes it appears that those who reject God are succeeding while faithful believers are struggling. But Psalm 37 reminds us that earthly success is temporary. Wealth, power, and popularity fade like grass. Eternity changes our perspective. Instead, we're called to delight ourselves in the Lord rather than constantly focusing on the darkness that's around us. We should focus on the greatness of God. And as we spend time in His Word, as we worship Him, as we walk with Him daily, our hearts are shaped by His desires. The psalm also encourages us to keep doing good. Even when righteousness is unpopular, we must remain faithful. Our obedience isn't determined by our culture, but it is by Christ alone. David then tells us to be still and wait patiently for the Lord. God is always working, even when we cannot see it. His timing is perfect, and his promises never fail. And then finally, refuse sinful anger and remember that the meek will inherit the earth. And when you fall short, remember your hope. Jesus perfectly trusted, obeyed, and delighted in the Father on your behalf. He now intercedes for you, enabling you to live faithful in a world that has gone bad.